Coach
the
Shaq,
Mighty Red
she
Warriors.
will start with Bron, Altea as their middles, Dorado, Carvalho, Poyos, Perdido. For Coach Jumbo and the rest of the UAAP Warriors, it will be Nogueras, Olmogues, Bangayan, Arasan, Cepada, Zamudio, Sofia, Arasan starting off the match with the first serve. Cassie bumps set.
I think this is where we see at this point she did deliver 14 excellent sets in their last game with Ateneo, and I think today that is one thing that we'll be watching out for.
That's it for courtside. Now back to you, Miguel and Anne.
Thanks for that report, Sydney. And you mentioned about the middles. Braun already with a couple of points here. And a kill block for UST. Poyos tries to go cross.
And you know, when he told us, he mentioned the seniors of the team, including their captain, Van Bangayan, tasking them to lessen the errors at least 50% less. Why when she makes a mistake or when they lose, hindi pwedeng siya yung unang yuyuko at susuko. But instead, her first priority is to be there for her team. Now, what do you think about that mindset, Miguel and Ann?
There's so many facets around it, and I guess in this match today, the way she leads, yun yung tinitignan ng mga younger players with Bangayan.
We've always said this over and over again. It's a process, and you can't win over very well, but UST able to tool her to get the points off the block. It's a couple of points now coming off of that sequence. But Perdido outsmarting the offense there.
Where you see everything on the side of UST very fluid.
See Bea Zamudio entering. 12-point lead here by UST. After leading by 8 after the first. They've solved the UE puzzle so far. Carvalho goes to Perdido. Down the line she goes.
I mean, look at her go for that. And, you know, it's not gonna, I think, you know, this is where you see the connection is really good already with Cassie and the rest of the attackers.
Arasan goes to KC. Kais dug. Perdido, the cross. Again was there. Arasan goes to Cepada again. Poyos with a good dig. Carvalho goes to Perdido. This will be a free ball for UE. Chance. Cepada. Cross court kill. Take a look at the spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan.
They will be needing more of that. Cepada able to avoid 1 point at a time. They just have to avoid committing any mistakes.
Good save from Mangueira. Cepada will send this over. Pepito will do the setting duties. That will be outside. Corrado will serve. Good reception here for UE. Chance. Tight. Ball is up. Nobody home to send it over.
We near the end of this first set. Very different from what we saw at the beginning.
Corrado yet to make a point here in this match. Good dig from Pepito. This will be a push from Perdido. Free ball UST. Bump set by Cepada to Bangayan. What a dig. Pepito reading them like a book. Poyos goes cross. Cepada. Good save and good hustle from Bangayan. Chance, UST, Cassie goes to Altea. One of the longest rallies of the match so far. Trouble for UST. Another chance for UE, no go. Poyos, will she end the rally? Goes off speed, but Arasan was there. Bangayan challenges the blockers, gets the point off the hands of Poyos and Altea.
Better movement from UE this time around.
Bangayan had it tough earlier with the blockers of UST. And
comfortable lead for the Golden Tigresses. Zamudio, still no go for her. Wahe to Perdido. Check. Arasan says there was none. No challenge for UE. Go to the pipe. But Altea shuts the door on UE. Take a look at that. Cepada. The USC defense says no entry. And just like that, the the Golden Tigresses, the hustle of this UE team made it a little bit more difficult for UST to score towards the latter part of that set. Let's see if they can get it off the start. Rasan still at the service line. With the tip of the net, Bangayan rolls it to the other side. Cassie goes to Jonah. Good cover from Depdet. Back set. They go. Courtesy of this back set from Cassie.
Finally, from that sharp cross-court.
Pwedeng na-intimidate kayo, start with the pass. And we see now the reception of the Lady Warriors to those orders, trying to bring their spirits up by celebrating each point they get. Kai Cepeda shakes off mistakes.
It's like continuous growth,
Yes.
right? It never ends. And, you know, the season may be on,
Yes.
pero the development and the learnings, it comes with each and every game. And dapat ganun talaga, you're never satisfied. There's always more room to grow.
You have to remember, they will see each other again in the second round. This is only the first half of the first round that we're watching. As you already see, another monstrous spike there.
The blocking has been on point. Bangayan really challenged here on the right side of the net.
Free ball UST. Cassie, Boyos, no doubt. Back-to-back points for UE after that attack error from UST. Let's see if the Golden Tigresses can get a side out. Carvalho goes to Jurado, no go. Arasan to the back row. Cepeda.
This has probably been one of the better runs that they've had in this match.
Even sometimes, those types of play can swing the momentum to your side. As we take a look at this, Cetaphil fast serve gently hydrates and restores skin barrier. Cetaphil for everyone's sensitive skin. The official skincare of UAAP. Not troubling screens.
They still have a 4-point lead at the moment, but you know, this has been the problem in their previous match. You know, it's something that we did point out.
At the service line, 5-point lead. Arasan will look to run something here, but it will not reach her. Kai Cepeda
Scoring on her attacks.
3 points. So Moguez gets back at the service line. Cassie will try for another 1-2 play. Experience more in every mile. Welcome back. You're watching the season 88 of women's volleyball action here. You saw Father Rodel Cansancio of UST on your screen. Been asking for this for a long time. Better reception from UE.
Than it going directly to the net, because you know that UST will really take advantage of that.
So it gives your spikers a little bit of breathing room. Volleyball. Altea with another good serve. Well received by UE, but they shut the door on Bangayan. Their time to shine here for UST. Everyone contributing for the Golden Tigresses. Chance. UST. Braun takes it away. They went back at it again. Altea still at the service line. She's been here for a while. Cassie, point number 5.
Oh yeah,
They've
definitely.
executed offensively and defensively in this match. Jonah. Straight to the net. And that.
You can think about, you know, really putting some weight on your serve.
Pepito with another good reception, leading to that run. Thailand in the fourth once again. They go to her. Check. Ball is up. Cepeda pushes it to the other side. Perdido. Pinabawe. No go. Reyes. They roll it to the other side. Pepito had to dive. Jonah tries for a third time. Still no go. Arasan goes to the pipe. And Cepeda finds a way to score.
Playing strong.
Correct.
And on point. You did mention execution, and they executed very well.
zone 6. Replay, first play, Cassie going to Regina to get that point. UAAP season 88 volleyball. So now going back to my point, UE needs to find a way to start stronger. Because once they get into the middle of the set, that's where they sort of execute better. UST enjoying a 3-point lead here. They will push. Cassie goes to Reg. Tip of the antenna was hit. No, the net rather. Check that. Cepada checked by UST. Bangayan from the back row. Good up by Braun. Jurado goes cross. No go. UE to Cepada. Checked once again.
This is really going well here for UST.
The dig for UE. Arasan will not be able to run a good play there as UST scores another point. Tiger Cub enjoying the action here inside the QPAV where UST has an 8-0 lead for the second time in this match. They enjoyed it back in the first. The swell, Jurado swings away for UST. Jonah will try to extend this lead. UE will try to get side out. Will they get it? Was there a touch? Yes. A touch will be called. Canete. Kai Cepada at the service line. They need to go on the run here. Cassie back set. Jurado checked. Cassie, one-hand set this time to Poyos. Good dig from UE. Van, cross. Pepito was there. Braun to the middle. Good hustle from UE. Kai keeping the ball alive. Free ball, UST. Jurado down the line.
So nice to be able to get some minutes in and get their first set.
Balingit sends it over. Altea ends the rally. Take a look at who's on the court right now. Altea, Wahe, Balingit, just to name a few. They also have Braun, of course. Gula to Balingit. Bump set, no go. Reyes sets it up for Cepada. Out of system, no problem for UE. Oldest existing university in Asia. The University of Santo Tomas, where the Quadricentennial Pavilion stands tall. Wahe. To Jonah, checked. Kai was there, free ball from UE. They go to Braun with a short run. Good read from Reyes. Van Bangayan. Rally continues, they said. That's gonna be a point for UE.
I'm looking at the senior players who are on the bench right now. And I love how they're cheering for their younger teammates.
That was established by the Great Wall of España. Wahe with a serve. Blessings in the game right now for UST.
They can find ways to score the points. Starting off with good defense first.
They go to Van, there was check. Wahe, back set to Balingit, cross. Cepada with a good dig. This will be a free ball for UST. Wahe goes to Blessing. Oh, Borali still up. Ball gets moving. It will be pushed to the other side. Tall middle blocker here for UST. Cepada trying to go over the hands for UE. Will they get a successful challenge? Blessing now. UST 2 points away from taking this in straight sets. Trouble. Free ball for UST. Wahe goes to Leon and she gets the point for UST.
Wasted here for UST.
Match point now. Blessing straight to the net. Serving. Seeing action once again here. in this match. Wahe to Arasan, who had to send it to the other side. Cepada will let this one go outside. And just like that, in a rare moment to play inside of their home ground in the quarterset.